I've settled on just one single constituency, and that is the constituency of Mr. Ed Bartlett. My party will be called Pulp, P-U-L-P, Peace, Unity, Love Party. And I have already written a number of slogans. I will share two of them to you. One of them will go like this. Come make we yam them out, Come make we yam them out, Come make we yam them out, Come make we yam them out. Take the money from the JLP, take the money from the PNP, and when time come, kick them out. I didn't spend a long time in Negril, but what I did was to take Negril to number one, Sandals Negril, of all the hotels in the group.
A political showdown is unfolding in East Central St. James as former Negril hotelier Horace Peterkin launches his bid to unseat Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett in the upcoming general elections. Representing the Peace, Unity, and Love Party Pulp, Peterkin contends that the constituency has been neglected and is pledging to bring change. Will this bold challenge shift the political landscape? Stay with us as we explore this developing story.
Currently, there are some things that are on my plate. For example, I'm getting into the political arena, as I explained to you earlier. At one stage, I had this ambition to start a successful party to take over the country. It's difficult, it's impossible. The way the party system is set up, the political system is set up, it's almost impossible for somebody without a ton of money to buy votes, right, and to do other things to get to the people. So I've settled on just one single constituency, and that is the constituency of Mr. Ed Bartlett. So I have decided to just settle on one constituency, St. James East Central. East Central includes Somerton, my home village, and all of the villages around there at Delphi and Gilsborough and Windsor Lodge and so on. I've done a lot of work inside here. People know me. It includes where I am right now, Hopeton, Hampton, Gutters, I'm not sure Springfield. I have to sit down and go because it's a massive constituency. But I've done enough work in some areas to give the people the confidence that I haven't done stuff already for no other reason than just me wanting to help the community. That when I now have the responsibility to do it, I'm going to do it as twice as big and twice as fast and so on. You know, again, one of the reasons why I'm getting into politics and running in Mr. Bartlett's constituency, because I think the constituency could do a lot better, and not only that, tourism could do a lot better. Right? Tourism is doing extremely well now. Yes, sir. Because of the effort of the various people. But when last has he sat with the craft vendors, the hoteliers, the inbound merchants, the people who are doing the work to make tourism successful? I'm a philanthropist by birth, I think. I've done a lot of stuff helping people, and I feel very good about it. And I would say I'm probably one of the most honest people I know, because I would never take a penny. I remember once Kirk Taylor, who is a staunch comrade, he was laughing at me because I didn't have any money to do the last 3 back to school treats in Hopeton. Bartlett used to do it, and then he stopped because I don't know, he got too busy or he didn't need to sweet up the people anymore. So I started it 3 years ago, and I remember the second year. How did I do it? I went around and begged my friends, and they gave me 5,000, 10,000, some 20, 25, and I was able to treat quite a few kids with beautiful bags and school books and so on and so on. And the following Monday, I had to borrow money to pay my taxi fare to go downtown, because I wouldn't take a penny out of it, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm telling the people, no, I don't have any money to give you. I'm not going to have money to wrap up $5,000 in a T-shirt. But I'm going to encourage you to take the money from the two parties. As a matter of fact, I'm a songwriter, right? And I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. And I have already written a number of slogans. I will share two of them to you. One of them will go like this: come make we yam them out, uh-huh. Come make we yam them out, uh-huh. Come make we yam them out, uh-huh. Come make we yam them out. Take the money from the JLP, take the money from the PNP, and when time come, kick them out. The other one goes something like this: oh, what a wonderful day, such a beautiful day, when we're free, free, free from the JLP. And the comrades right behind, they are two of a kind. So them thief, so them lie. Yes, them thief, thief, thief. You know, stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to point out some of the things that, I mean, we're still suffering a lot because of the greed, the dishonesty of the politicians. I mean, right now, this government is probably the best so far that I've seen. Right? They're doing a lot of stuff. Jamaica is performing better than most economies in the world, we like it or not. But by and large, between them, they have killed a lot of people. That's why I could never run either for JLP or PNP. Thousands of people have died wearing orange and green over the years. Did you know that? Right? Thousands. 800 of them died in 1980 alone. I could never support any of those two parties. Right? Remember Green Bay? That was cold-blooded murder and nobody got charged for that. They've stolen countless millions of dollars. Right? It's just terrible. Right? There's just too much baggage. So my party will be called Pulp, P-U-L-P. Peace, Unity, Love Party. No money to give, no handouts, but if and when, sorry, I shouldn't say if, when I become MP, I'm going to make sure that my constituency is the best in Jamaica. Here's a scenario that I would like to see happen. The parties now, I think, are probably neck and neck. I'm not so sure because one poll says this, the next poll says that. But I would love this to happen. We have 63 seats. I would like the PNP to win 31 and the JLP to win 31 and Horace Peterkin to win 1. That would make me the most powerful politician in Jamaica. Because I'd go to one of them and say, okay, what are you offering? I go to the next one and say, they're offering that, what are you offering? I wouldn't ask to be prime minister, but I probably would take on the tourism portfolio because tourism is something that I understand. I mean, I have a relationship with tons of tour operators, travel agents throughout the Caribbean. I'm known, right? I know the Prime Minister of Barbados. I know the ex-Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Chastity, who used to work for the Sandals Group. I know St. Vincent Prime Minister, Ralph Gonsalves. He's a very down-to-earth guy and he speaks his mind too. He and Motley are the two that are not afraid to talk. You know, just recently they're talking about this US would want to embargo anybody who support the Cuban doctors program. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about the US because I don't want to lose my visa. But sometimes you have to put your foot down and even lose some privileges in order to stand for your people. So I am definitely going. I went the other day to the electoral office in Kingston and a lady gave me a lecture or a breakdown of how I should do my thing in order to register properly and so on. So I've been very busy, but I'm dedicated in the next couple of weeks because I think the election is drawing near, but not too near because I think the JLP is going to wait until they're really sure. And there are certain things that they're doing now that will affect the attitude of the people. The roads, for example. Oh my goodness. Some of my roads now coming down from the country used to have 1 million potholes. Now they have about 500,000. And they're working very hard, you know. And that Montego Bay bypass will be a huge game changer for Montego Bay. You know that? Because at least 40% of the traffic that comes through Montego Bay doesn't have to come through. Somebody going from Negril to Runaway Bay or Kingston need to drive through Montego Bay. I don't think he's really focusing on his job. He's a very, very good PR man. He's excellent, right? But a lot of the PR that he does benefits Bartlett. You think the hotels are sitting around waiting on the government to promote their business? No. Sandals is out there busting their tailbone. All the Spanish hotels are doing their stuff, right? Bartlett is benefiting from the fact that the tourism is doing very well. But what about the constituencies? The roads were terrible. We have water problem. In 12 months, we get water in the pipes in my area. 4 weeks out of the year. There are other things to do with the community, the schools and so on, that Bartlett should be focusing on, rather than on a flight all the time going to this place and that place. Do you know that we have a director of tourism? The director of tourism's job is to go and promote Jamaica, and a lot of the things that Mr. Bartlett has taken on. When last you hear anything about the director of tourism? You remember when Paul was the director of tourism? He was in the news all the time. This guy is silent. His name is Donovan White. Nobody knows him. Why? Because Bartlett apparently loves first class flights, luxury hotels, caviar and champagne, right? He loves it. And that's the thing he's focused on. And he's not focused on his constituencies. And that is where I would take a completely different approach. I would send out the man to do the work, and I'll be in the communities, making sure that the communities are improved step by step, right? Every day. As a matter of fact, I'd make sure that I visit each of the constituencies, each of the areas, at least once a month, so the people can see me and attack me and cuss me, and I can focus on getting stuff done that they want to get done. When last Bartlett came to my area, I haven't seen him in a long time. In fact, I've invited him several times to come to my development, which is in his constituency. It's a tourism project. He's announced that he would do it, and he never ever came. I'm not mad with Bartlett. I'm very disappointed, and I think he's very childish, because I have invited him several times. Of course, I've made it known that he is behaving like this. But you brush it off. You're a politician. You're supposed to be able to take blows, right? Not only that, do you know that when the Prime Minister and the MPs, when they took the oath of office, I am going to be the servant of the people. All of a sudden, they're a king and queen of the people, right? Don't forget about the servant idea. Mr. Bartlett, you need to change your attitude, sir. I'm still inviting you to come and look at my place. Maybe you can get some kind of help from TEF or whatever to help develop this thing that's going to employ 30 people initially, 60 people, and maybe 100 people by the time I am finished with the hotel and so on, right? If you're mad with me, I don't know what I did you. I'm sure I never did you anything. But let's say I did you something, I apologize, okay? So be a man and behave yourself and come and look at what I'm doing, right? You'll love it. You'll be proud of it, right? But if you don't come, it's all right. It's still going to happen.